Hello. Today I will be talking. I'd be moving around the chart and talking about Pluto in the seventh house. Pluto is located in the seventh house. Seventh house deals with relationships and an opportunity to experience these relationships in a very deep and more profound and a more essential, sexual, and enthralling way. And sorry, recovering. And this leaves always with Pluto. It's where we could become fully conscious of the uncovering of our motivations in certain groups. Uh, this might be a good intention to show us what's happening all around in our relationships, showing us what's going on in the justice, in the law, because it's balanced. So the balancing the scales, you've seen that, probably that thing, whatever. But in short, it's about programs, it's about relationships, it's about showing us who are we in touch with the most. It also deals with Pluto. Pluto is the sex, other people's money, and it's in my chart, the Pluto in the seventh house. So Pluto is you go on and on and on. These sudden birth, death, and rebirth. So it's like you're coming up to a group where you certainly have these groups where you associate yourself, and you could be a certain character to these. So you're trying to change, you're trying to develop, you're trying to uncover your choices between what group satisfies you, what group you feel that seventh house is love and harmony between these other choices. So this gives you a choice on yourself, and Pluto, the house of deepening and reflection and the psychological and mysticism, and that your own joy brings to these seventh house. Venus, Libra. Libra is a planet. Libra and Venus. So let me tell you, this is very interesting because Venus, like we said, it's a feminine. We want to associate it with partnerships, friendships, and relations to all kinds of awareness with Pluto. Pluto could be being self-aware of our personal ambitions, a personal career, and for the better, we could be creative in this time. Where I have Pluto in the fifth house in Scorpio, this deals with creativity and uncovering these certain taboo aspects. So now we're going into these topics of how we want to create this better self, and how we want to reach others in a more seventh house harmony, reconciliating these partnerships, these social structures, probably marrying our own self in our own first I am self. So we're going back to Mars, our primal environment. This gives us an impulse to create a power that is totally up, like the puppet master, and then we've got this power in our hands, which is Mars, Marshall. So I hope you can hear. I got everything blocked around. No sound, no air. I hope not. And then with relationships, that power comes with Venus. Mars and Venus, creating a relationship and a balance of art and persuasion and mysticism. So this could be purely sensual, purely sexual, or purely meditation, tantra. So we've gone to all these types of subjects: mysticism, balance and law, and caregiving for the soul, and how the planets are affecting our immediate nature. So this could go on between marriage, partnerships, the energies, our primal emotions, and how we take care of our own soul and our own energy, and how we transfer our energy. Like money goes in and out, and Venus is a planet of harmony and peace. We're trying to make peace in how we can better format this barrier if we feel like we have to break out of a marriage or break out of a partnership. This would be a better chance to just fling out. Enjoy yourself, be who you are, and enjoy your own creations. 5th house, Pluto, natal house, Scorpio. This could be a revelation, deep, deep, deep revelation in all sorts of relationships. And I'm into everything, like I've written about right here. So this could be everything of going up and higher with a higher awareness is uh, heaven on earth. And I like to just share what I've got from every standpoint, every creative aspect, and try to make harmony with those others. This could be in a more playful way, harmony, balance of balance of love and relationship, tender love, old love, new love, any kind of love would suffice in this transit. So this, like I said, this could be a go-getting, get married and forget the world. Anyways, but we don't want to be that selfish, so we want to create that union across globally, and don't feel like we've put the stick in the mud and totally not be creativeful with our purely instinctual energies or whatever you want to call it. So this is what's in my chart, and this is what I wrote. 7th house, Pluto, 7th house transiting natal, Pluto transiting natal 7th house, and that's what I have to say personally on my journey and what I've wrote and what I've heard about Pluto in 7th house. And I think this is purely in a mystic. I want to reach out to people how I reach out to myself, and how I unify these concepts, how I unify the globe, and how I unify my own practice of in a more tangible, in a more creative way. Because that's all I got for you guys. And it's sunset. And in a couple days, we will have the full moon. And I'm pretty excited for that too. And this is going to be my final video. I'd expect that I've gotten more, but this has been a great video. It's almost 10 minutes, and the sun is about to descend. And I wish all my pretty people out there in the world that have been in my journey on whatever, everybody, thank you. And I guess I'll do a shout out. Carrie Lee, thank you for your motivation and you're giving out to the community like you've done like all your life. And thank you so much. I've learned a lot from you, from being interested and deepening that self-reflection. So you've been a very, very great person for me. Everybody, Rebecca from Norway, everybody on Facebook, you've all been very, very great for me, and I am fully aware right now that I have no marriage partner, I have no relationships with anybody, but I feel individually as a personal self, completely intimate with myself. And that's how deep this meditation, this union between between superficial consciousness to a deep mystic consciousness, where I feel connected, and I always say I feel connected with those people that I have created along this journey, and I feel there could be a lot of potential with these people around me, and just I hope we never let go of each other, because it's a very deep union. So I thought I'd just entertain that thought before I leave you guys. So, anyways, I'm under this tree and it's beautiful, and it's getting dark, and I'm here all alone. Where's the sun? Oh, it's just beautiful out here. It's such a beautiful sky. Shivers down my spine. It's an absolutely gorgeous night. You can walk and walk and get lost here for hours, but I don't know. I do my charts here, and I'll continue coming here anytime, anywhere. I'll do my charts. So let's get over this, and I'll say goodbye. Namaste, everybody. Here I am, Manny Sunny Sun, doing my last reading, my last transit. Pluto. We've got the moon, the full moon, in the 5th house, I think, this week. I don't know. I have to check. But I think it's in Pluto. Or in Aquarius. Anyways, never mind. So, hope everyone is healed, is being blessed by these sun rays, and these sun love, and these sun rays, and these energies from there. Because it's just beautiful every time. Every time I come here, it's very beautiful. So, everybody, enjoy this week. We'll have a full moon this week. And goodbye, namaste.